Hi everyone, welcome back to Orlando Raw, the channel where you learn how to cook. Easy way with good ingredients. So today I'm going to make something special. Everyone's asking me on Facebook, why don't you make pizza? Why don't you make pizza? So I'm not going to make pizza today, but I'm going to make a special dish which is like a pizza similar, but it's called calzone. It's got the ingredients, it's folded in half. You can either put them in the oven, but I'm going to do the fried version, which is more tastier. So I like to eat and taste the things. Okay, so Calzoni Fritti, which is fried calzone. Go for it.
Come with me, ecstasy, ecstasy. Come with me, ecstasy, ecstasy.
Okay, so what I need today, I'm going to make about 3 of these calzone. So I'm going to use about 250 grams of flour, which is flour to make bread and make pizza. Okay, I need about 135 mils of water. I'm going to use a bit of sugar, a bit of yeast, and a bit of oil and a bit of salt. So let's see how we make these ingredients. The first ingredient you start with is not with the flour. Okay, like in Naples, which is famous for pizza, the first ingredient is the water. So I'm going to just put some water inside there. And the next ingredient which I'm going to use is the yeast. Where did I put it? There it is. So I've got dry yeast here. And I'm going to put the yeast inside. Okay, so I'm going to mix that up with a fork. Okay, so a secret to make the yeast really start going, if you put salt now, the yeast won't work. Okay, never put salt next to the yeast. I'm going to put a bit of sugar, just put a sprinkle of sugar. So that'll make the yeast start activating. Sugar and yeast is good, it activates. If you put salt, there's no activation. So I'm mixing that up. I'll just add another bit of water. Okay, and we've got the yeast going. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to put in is a very small amount of oil. Oil, that's it. Okay, that's probably a little spoon of oil. Let's say a little spoon of oil. Just get that mixing in. Okay, so I need salt in this ingredients. Now, water and oil ain't going to mix up. That's for sure. That's definite. So I'm going to start putting my flour, and I didn't put any salt in this flour. Okay, and I start stirring this up. Okay, and now the oil is okay with the flour. It's starting to mix. Look at that. That's excellent. Okay, so now that I got that mixing, I'm going to add some more flour. Not all of it, just keep a bit. And start mixing that dough. Okay, it's starting to dry up, and that's what we want. Want the dough to start coming out. Okay, I'm not using a machine, I'm just using by hand, so that's better. Okay, once I got this going, now I need a bit of salt in my flour. Because the yeast is already working with the sugar there, that's okay. So about a pinch of salt inside the flour, and then I mix that up. I'm doing it. Here we go, we've got a spatula, so I'm going to mix this salt with the rest of the flour, which is not much, but there's some. Okay, mix up the salt. Okay, and soon we're going to add it. So just get that mixing in properly. Get rid of the lumps. Okay, now let's add another bit, half of this. This has the salt in it, that won't make the yeast react, but the yeast is already activated with the sugar. That's why I do it separately, otherwise there's no activation. Let's see how this is going. Okay, Very nice. The exact ingredients, because I already can tell that by adding the rest of the flour, this is going to be exactly where I want it. So here goes the rest of the flour, all of it. Okay, so let's see how it goes. You can smell. Sorry about the camera shaking. So this is going excellent. Okay. There you go. Okay, I'm going to just pull it up here. I might, instead of using a fork, let's use a spatula. Sorry about that. Just a second. Let's take that off. Okay, let's try with a spatula to mix it up, make it better. Okay, get that dough working. Okay. With a machine, it'll take a few minutes. By hand, it's going to take a bit long. So it's going all right. Look at that. That's pretty nice. Nearly. Okay, now just have to mix it up a bit more. So you see, it's already starting to become more solid. Okay, it's starting to mix really good. That's a nice dough. Look at that. That's beautiful. Consistent. Okay, so now I'm going to try and make like a ball inside here. And I'm going to leave it to raise for 1 hour 15, 1 hour 20 minutes. Look at that. Okay. So some people take it out. You know, less you touch it, better. That's here. I'm going to put a cloth on top. 1 hour 15 minutes, 1 hour 20. This is double the size, and we'll work it from there. So what ingredients will I use? Well, I've got quite a few typical Italian ingredients. I got my mortadella with the pistachio. Okay, that's inside it. And I got provolone cheese. I got my Grana cheese. Got my Pecorino. I got my Basil. I got a mozzarella of Buffala, which is from Naples, and this is very good. And I got some, I don't have salami from Naples. I got this salami, which is hot, so I'm going to use this type. And I need some tomato paste. So I'm going to make 3 different versions. Okay, one version I'm going to try and make a Roman version, which is with mortadella and pecorino. A second version is going to be with provolone and salami. And the third version is like a margherita, which is going to use the bull mozzarella with the tomato paste and the basilico. That's going to be very, very beautiful. And I'm going to put even some Grana Padana on that. So I'm going to prepare my 3 different types. So first of all, I'm going to get my salami and cut off the skin. Okay. I've seen people on YouTube cutting slices of salami without peeling off the skin, and I reckon that's crazy. Okay, just pull off that skin. Okay, so one type I'm going to make with salami and provolone. So let me cut this up. Real small pieces. Okay, so everything's shaking. I'll get back to you. Okay, so this is going to be the ingredients for one of the calzoni. Okay, so I cut my salami very small, okay, and the cheese. So it melts and it's going to be mixed together. That's one of them. Let's go to the next one, which is using mozzarella Buffala. Mozzarella Buffala contains a lot of water, okay? So while I'm cutting it, see the water coming out there? And if I squeeze this, all this water's coming out. So I'm going to squeeze it and take out that water, okay? So that water is going to go. I'm making a mess on the table, but it doesn't matter. When that water's gone, I'm going to put it in the plate, okay? So I'm just rinse that out, you could say, okay? So just do that because it's dried up a bit. Otherwise, all that water's going to go inside the pasta and the pizza dough, and it's going to become soft. So that's already dried up. And I'm going to use Parmesan cheese there also. So I'm going to grate some Parmesan and put it here. And I'm going to use the sauce and the basil leaves here. And that's going to be the margherita one. So let's put the basil leaves up here to remind us. Okay, so the last one I'm going to make is with Pecorino Romano. Okay, you don't see much of this going around, but once we was without mozzarella at home, and my nonna, my grandma, made it with mortadella and pecorino, and it was beautiful. So I want to try it today. So let's go for it. I'm going to just cut a few slices like that, and I'm going to cut it up. Okay, this might not melt too much, but a calzone usually doesn't have the cheese that comes out like a suppli. It's usually quite consistent. So I got that done, and I'll put it in this plate here. Okay, that's our Pecorino Romano, and that is typical Roman cheese. So I imagine a lot of people in Rome have made calzone with mortadella and pecorino, but they don't sell this combination because it's a strong taste. That's our mortadella. See it? It's very, very thin. So I'll probably use about 3 slices of this. I'll just put it here, and we'll get back to that. So let's run down on the 3 different types I'm going to make today: provolone and salami. Okay, that's one type. And the type that's going to be close to a Roman type is Pecorino Romano cheese and mortadella ham. That is very nice. And the genuine Naples type, which is going to have mozzarella of Buffala. I'm going to have my tomato on top. I'm going to put my basil and grate some Grana Padana on that, and that's going to be beautiful. Okay, so now 20 minutes past, and look at that, that has doubled. I wanted to make 3 of these. I probably can even make more. So I'm going to just grab that out of a bowl. Okay, this is the part that I don't really like, but you have to do it. So I'm going to grab it out of the bowl, just put it, there you go. And I'm going to put some flour on the table. Some flour. And now I'm going to get dirty as hell. So let me pull that out. Smells very good. Okay. Okay, that's okay for me. Okay, so I've got him going, and I'm going to start working it on the table with the flour. Okay, just already it's pretty good. Okay, and I'll make a little ball. Okay, that looks good. A bit more flour. I'm doing this with dry hands. And excellent. Okay, so now I'm going to divide this in 3 parts because I'm going to make it raise another bit. So it's getting stuck underneath. So you grab a spatula. Okay, you have to flour the board. Always has to be flour. Okay, so now I've got this going. Don't touch it too much because I will make it raise another bit. So just working that a bit. Okay, there you go. Beautiful. Okay, so I'm going to divide this in 3. How am I going to do that? Do a cut like this, a cut like this, and a cut like that. Okay, so there you go, your 3 parts. Okay, so now I've got that in 3 parts. Let me put some more flour in my hand. I'm going to just roll it up into a ball, and I'm going to make it sit. Okay, so. Okay, some flour experts are probably saying, what is he doing? What is he doing? What is he doing? I don't know. That's what I answer. I don't know. I'm making pizza. I'm getting this ready. Okay, so I just need 3 bread rolls. So less you touch it, better it is. Okay. Look, that one came out good. That was the best one. Okay, I think sometimes being fast is the best way. Okay, so that first one I don't like too much. I'll just... Okay, one hand, because I'm into pizza making. Okay, there you go. I make really good pizza, so whatever people say, I don't care, because the end result is the best. Okay, so they look okay. So they're ready. 20 minutes. So 20 minutes has passed and it raised back up again. I'll put some flour on this board. Okay, I'm going to grab my pin. I'm going to put flour on the pin. Okay, and we're going to just make this up, and it's nearly done already. Look at that. Quite big, this calzone. I could have made 4. Try and make it round. Okay, let's have a look at that. It's like a pizza. Yeah, look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Just a bit more flour. Okay. Oh, that looks beautiful. Okay, so I'm going to make my calzone round. Okay, so less you do now, better it is. Okay, so that's my calzone. Let's see if you can see it. Let's hold the camera. There you go. Okay, so now that that's nice and round, I could have done it this way. Yeah, show you. Yeah. Okay, so that's nice and round. I'm going to make my first one. Provolone and salami. Okay, just grab the ingredients and put it inside. About halfway. Okay, that looks good. More salami on this side. A bit here. Okay, let's not be racist, put it everywhere. Okay, so I've got that inside. And I'm going to fold it up. Okay, there you go. And that's our calzone. So what do I need now? A fork. I could squash it with my hands, just like this, but I'll use a fork and it'll be better. And look at that, it's beautiful. That's a calzone. Okay, so I grab a fork, just wait a second. Grab the big plate, put some flour on it so it doesn't stick. And I have no space, so let's put that there. Okay, so I grab my fork and I'm gonna just turn this around so you can see. And I'm gonna squash the edges of the fork, like that. Okay. Okay, going with my second one now. Just don't make it too soft. I've got my mortadella cut up in pieces. That's a lot of stuff here. So I put that, and I got my Pecorino Romano, which is pretty hard. So we're going to see this how it goes. I don't know if it has to be softer, but when it fries, it should cook up. Okay, so we'll get that folded in half. Okay, they're pretty big calzone. Look at that. Wow, beautiful. And fork on the edges so it sticks together. Okay, perfect. That's our second calzone. Let's pick it up in the middle because it's heavy and put it in our plate. Okay, there you go. So we've got 2 there, and let's go for the third one. Third one, bit of flour, rolling pin, flour. Okay, very nice, easy to make. Let's see when they fry how they go. Okay, so this one's going to be particular. I hope I took out all the juice from my mozzarella. Okay, that looks okay to me. Okay, let's just pick it up and turn it over. Okay, more flour here on this side. Okay, and throw it around. Okay, I like that. It's like pizza. That's perfect. Okay, so now I get my mozzarella. Okay, you only fill on 1/2 of the side. Okay, so now I'm gonna get some tomato paste. I should have put salt in the tomato paste, but I don't use much salt. So just a bit of tomato paste. That's okay. Don't want too much. And I'm going to put my basil leaves. Okay, that looks good already. And final touch, Grana, Padana, Parmeggiano cheese. This will help. Okay, that looks good. Okay, this will help with when the cheese of the mozzarella melts. The Grana Padana will hold it better. Okay, let's put this together. Perfect. Okay, look, that looks so good. Okay, so now that we've done them all, what do? We fry them. Okay, so here's a calzone, very nice. Okay, so I got my calzone, which is like fried pizza. Look at that. That is beautiful. Look at that, beautiful. This is the Mortadella and Pecorino one. It's really, really good. Okay, the tomato one, it's very nice, but it had to cool down a bit. Otherwise I would have had that mozzarella going everywhere, and that's really good. But this is really nice. Calzone is like a pizza. I can't resist eating it. It's like a pizza, but you can't fry a pizza with the topping. So you close the topping inside and fry it. So it's like a pizza in half, folded, and it's got the ingredients inside. And it is really, really nice dish to do. But if you can't eat fried foods, you can eat it once every 2 months or something. But this is very, very delicious. Okay, look at that. The provolone and salami. Beautiful. But the one I like the best is the Mortadella one with the Pecorino Romano. This is excellent. Yeah, crunch. This is a top calzone. Try it. Mortadella, Pecorino Romano. Beautiful. Okay, that is top. This is beautiful. Why don't they do this? Well, I've done it. So you can copy my recipe. Hit the notification button. A big like for this. This is an excellent. Hit a crunch. This is top. Subscribe.